I don't have a suit. This is the best of fancy I can look right now. Oh, well, my name's Fox, right? So, Lane, I'm Fox, and welcome to... I'm not sure if this would be a crackpot theory, or if this would be more an observation. Mind you, I got this observation from browsing through, like, I think it was DeviantArt, and, someone just, like, it wasn't really even art, but, like, it was just 2 clips, and they said, huh, did anyone else notice this? And I kind of wanted to look it up, hope maybe check the description below if I put for who the Devin artist was, if I can find it again. But or something. But this is basically the cursed suit, kind of. At least that's what I'm calling it, Marco and the cursed suit, because again, the show can do subtlety pretty well when it wants to, and then blow it out of the freaking water sometimes. But this is one thing that I feel like is probably one of those things where it's subtle. It's very subtle, and for any of you who had seen my older videos of like stuff, especially the ones with is Toffee Future Marco, it was a different time. May still happen, but technically it might still happen. But basically, going through seeing this one thing actually reminded me of a couple things in the show which kind of matches together, and it's that big events always happen when Marco is either seen wearing a suit or is shown to be wearing a suit. And I'll bring up that second part later in a bit, hopefully. But basically, big things usually happen when Marco is dressed in a suit. Whether it be when Marco first kisses Jackie and Star, is watching through the all-seeing eye, and Star uses one of her dark spells to blow out Jackie's skateboard, or just recently in Booth Buddies when Marco and Star kiss, she's also wearing a suit. And the other 2 times being that, and I believe it just happens at least once each season. I believe before all of those, there was Marco's dream that he had. The one where he dreamt of everyone in his family, or not family, like everyone he knew floating away up into the blood moon, and then he appears, I believe it was in his locker, like this, in a suit, of course. And then the very first time, and like basically each one shows like a big step in Marco's path, which I guess since Sailor Moon, I think, and again, I never watched Cardcaptor Sakura, but I was thinking like it may just be a reference kind of like to Sailor Moon with like Tuxedo Mask or something. I've never seen that show either, sadly, but it might just be a reference to kind of like that, because Magic Girl and tuxedo wearing fella, or suit guy wearing guy, but yeah, basically whenever Marco's wearing a suit, something big usually happens emotionally, or a turning point, and it's also usually followed by the blood moon. There's only one time that I don't think ever, there's only one time that Marco is seen wearing a suit that this doesn't happen, and that is, go back all the way to season 1 of Star Versus, I believe the last episode, where Toffee blows himself up inside the castle, but all that's left is a suit rack with the suit on it, and a mirror, which then Marco looks into that mirror, and it looks like he's wearing the suit almost, like he's wearing Toffee's suit. And so that, again, basically, I use that to hint at that there is some kind of change, that like that show that Marco was going to become Toffee or something like that. And though I don't think it's going to be as literal as he will become Toffee, I do feel like, again, this is supposed to somehow hint at what Marco is supposed to become, which, again, a lot of people are saying, and hopefully it's right, that Marco will go evil. He will become basically the forces of evil, or join the forces of evil, if not lead them, wielding his own wand or wielding Star's wand, which I really want to see. I want to see that, because that would be great. Like, even people have brought up different reasons on why Marco would be one of the best villains, because he knows Star so well. And I want to know, I want to see how that'll play out. Well, basically, the idea is that this suit, him always wearing a suit always pops up, usually at a critical point. Though there isn't a blood moon when it is with Toffee, he is wearing a red tie. Toffee's suit does have a red tie during that time, which I think might kind of lead into this, because every other time Marco's wearing a suit, I believe he's wearing a blue tie, but then there's always the blood red moon right above where he kissed with Jackie, and then Marco says, "We have to go find Star," and then there's the blood moon overhead, or Booth Buddies, the blood moon overhead as well, or at least he's wearing a red tie in this one, the dream sequence where you see again blood moon overhead as well. This video, do I have really any like solid answers for anyone? Probably not. But this is just a cool observation I kind of wanted to bring up. Again, to that one Devin artist who put up that picture. Thank you for showing that. But if anyone can find it, give props. But that's the first time I think I ever said props. Well, at least in that context. But in any case, yeah, it's fun. It's just a cool little thing I wanted to bring up. It's a idea, and it might also show that, like, again, like a transition between, because what is it? Even like Toffee, when he first appears by Moon, doesn't wear a suit, but then by the time he does meet Ludo, he is wearing a suit, which I guess that could just be a style choice. But I would like to. It would be cool to find out like that. Like, no, there's actually something kind of bigger going on. Something kind of like maybe like, because a suit. I'm not gonna end the video just yet, but a suit could represent him getting a job with someone, possibly Eclipse's father, or not Eclipse's father, Eclipse's husband / Meteora's father. Which would be kind of cool, and would also kind of lead to what's going on with all these different things. But I want to know what exactly is going to happen here. I want to see where all this is going to go, because I think there's got to be some kind of connection. There has to be some kind of connection between the suits, most likely. It could just be a coincidence. It's just like, oh, it goes formal wear and stuff like that. Star and Marco have to look the prettiest. But yeah, I don't know. This is a quick little thing. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching true videos that I've done. Links are on my face. Descriptions are on there somewhere. Please share all my other videos. I have more Star Wars videos, as well as, some Let's Play and stuff like that you might all want to check out. But yeah, just wanted to jump on this real quick and, give a couple thoughts. Shout out to that one Devin artist. But yeah, thanks for watching true other videos, and we will see you later. I do not have a suit, but I have a wand that goes like this. And see, look, ta-da! It's like a bow tie. I don't freaking know.